Before this video gets underway, please stop and take a look to see if you have subscribed to my channel. I get so many viewers that I love and so many great comments that I love. But a lot of you guys are not subscribers. It doesn't cost you one thing. I'm not going to tag you for information or anything. It just means that you're a loyal follower and you have subscribed to my channel. It would mean a lot to me, so please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Hey everybody, this is Palm Springs Cindy. It's been a week and a day that I have had my COVID and my shingles. You can see it in my face and hear it in my voice that I'm not 100%. But, well, I'm going to give you the progression. So, because I have not had COVID. And in fact, I find that I do not get sick very often because when I was teaching, I think I was exposed to everything beyond the moon and back. And I think I built up immunities. So, but I have been, I had my first 2 vaccines for COVID, but I did not go for the booster. I did not go for anything else other than the first 2. And people around me got COVID. I never got it. I thought, okay, I'm probably not going to get it. Well, so then a week ago, last Tuesday, I'll say, I started sneezing. And I really thought it was allergies because it was a little bit windy. Other people were complaining of allergies. And I thought, yeah, I think I'm getting allergies as well. No big deal. It was like a nothing burger. But then Wednesday, I played bridge. And when I came home, I was supposed to meet Eric for dinner. And I got to the restaurant and I sat down and I just felt the illness like penetrating my body. And so I text Eric and I said, Eric, I'm going home. I don't feel good. So I did. I came home and I got in bed and I could tell I was getting really sick. And it just like I said, it just seeped into my body. And it was in here and it was in here and my head. Oh my gosh, I had the worst headache ever. And I just generally felt horrible. Well, I got that every minute that ticked by, I got more and more sick. And I've only been that sick one other time in my life, and that was pretty scary. So I was laying in bed and I thought, you know, Cindy, you're 73. I know I have COVID because I just, you know, I've heard about the symptoms on the news and whatever. And so I was laying in bed and I got scared and I thought, what if I like die in my sleep or something? So I called Eric and I said, I'm really scared. I'm really sick. It's just coming upon me. And would you please come over and stay with me? And he said, okay. So he came over. I said, I just need another person in the house. I want to hear the television going. I just want to know someone is there to come in and check on me to say, you know, do you need a Tylenol? Here, drink some more water. And he did all of that. So so that night I took my temperature. My temperature was around 102. And so I knew it. And I just laid in bed. I tried to drink water and I tried to take Tylenol. Well, I didn't try, I did. Then I could not fall asleep because I was suffering so much. I was in so much pain that I could not sleep. Well, so the middle of the night comes. Eric stayed in the guest room. I'm in my room. And I did get up, I think, and like got more water or I don't know what I did, but I think one of the lights was still on out here and I turned the light off. Well, anyway, the next morning I was in the thick throes of COVID. I think that's when we did the COVID test. And I contacted, actually before Eric came over, I contacted my girlfriends that I play cards with. And I sent out an SOS. And I just said, you know, I think I have COVID. I'm so sick. Can anybody bring me I need water. I need a thermometer. I need to know, I want you guys to know that I'm here alone and I'm sick. So sure enough, one of the gals came right over. She dropped off a bag with a thermometer, some Tylenol or Advil, and a COVID test, masks, and it was like a little nurse bag. I was so thankful. So she texted me and said, okay, put it right outside your front door. So I got up and I went, got up. It took everything I had to get up out of bed. Walked to the front door and I got the bag full of goodies. And I took my temperature. Actually, I could not read the thermometer. It was one of the old-fashioned mercury kind. I didn't have my glasses on. The lighting wasn't good. So I just, I set it down. That's when I called Eric and said, can you please come over? And he did. And then Eric, from then on, Eric spent like 2 nights, I'm going to say, minimum 2 nights. And he cooked and he made sure I had food, but he didn't want to catch it. So we were both masking. I was mostly in bed, but once in a while I would get out of bed with my mask on, or I would forget it. I'd come out to the kitchen and he would say, put your mask on. We maintained 6 feet distance. And so I don't know how many of you guys that are watching this have had COVID, but I just felt terrible. It was a heaviness in my chest, heaviness in my sinuses, a horrible headache, and a general overall feeling of horribleness. Well, then the next morning, I think that was Wednesday, Thursday. So maybe it was Thursday morning or maybe Friday morning. I'm not sure. I woke up and I went into the bathroom to get some water, brush my teeth. And I looked in the mirror and it looked like Poppy had jumped on my forehead and left claw marks. And it was bleeding. And I thought, what in the world? And so I had all these track marks on my forehead of blood. And then I remembered that's where I get shingles, is all along here and then down here close to my eye. And even though I don't have active shingles, I'm always very itchy in this area from leftover shingle residue, I'll say. So when I figured out right away, I thought, oh no, don't tell me I scratched myself because of my CO2 laser. My skin is still fragile. And I thought, don't tell me I scratched myself during the night last night. And those are fingernail marks, but they were too sporadic and they didn't look like fingernail marks. There were dots and stripes and dots and dots. And so anyway, I thought, no, this is shingles. So then that made me feel even worse. I thought that's what's causing this horrific headache, was the shingles. Well, I found, I was supposed to get some dental work done, but it kept getting put off, not by me, but by the dentist. And they had sent me, I had picked up an antibiotic and a heavy-duty Tylenol for pain after my procedure, the antibiotic for before the procedure. So I thought for my, I Googled and I thought for my sore throat, I was going to take the antibiotic. So be it, whether it worked or not. And then just for general well-being, I was going to take my extra duty Tylenol. Well, when I started doing that, it helped relax me, and it helped take the nervous, anxious painfulness away from my body. Gradually, my sore throat went down. That was huge. And once my shingles broke out, and I started taking that Tylenol, the pain, the headache pain subsided. That was huge. I delighted in taking a sitz bath just for the comfort of sitting in the water. The tepid water felt good to me because I had a temperature of 101 and a half, 102. And so that was my, Eric ended up leaving. He, stocked me with food. We both knew, I said, he knew what I was up to, and I said, if I need you, I'll call you. But basically, I have to do this by myself. So I got up one morning, maybe it was Friday morning, and I thought, that was when I saw the shingles. And I thought to myself, I'm going to go to ER because I knew I was in for some more sickness. And so I got up and I showered and I washed my hair and I put on a little, not a gown, but like a, like a shift thing, some sandals. And I came out, Eric was making coffee, and I said, I'm going to go to ER. Will you drop me? Just drop me off. I'll get back. I can take an Uber back. So he's like, really? I was like, really? So then he was like, okay, well, get your ID. Where's your, get your that. Well, I couldn't find anything. And so I just threw up my hands. I said, forget it. I can't handle it. I'm going back to bed. So I did not go to ER. I just went back to bed. And just thought, I'm just going to have to ride this out. And I'm about 40% right now. But that was like probably 5 days ago, where I showered and washed my hair and everything. Well, then my roots are about, the gray, like from here to here. So, and my hair is one big grease ball. So anyway, I thought today, if I do anything, I'm going to shower. I'm going to color my roots, wash my hair, put some makeup on, which I did. I also changed the sheets on my bed. I just did not like laying in bed on those sheets where I've been so sick. So I have fresh sheets. I even washed my blankets. And towels, that's taken a toll. I do one little thing, I have to sit down and rest. Okay, transfer the sheets to the dryer. Sit down and rest. And poor Poppy, she's been such a trooper. She has done nothing but sit by me. She has not gone on a walk, nothing. And she's just been a good little girl. So I'm so thankful. She's kept me company. I'm throwing her toy for her. She's kept me company. She's laid by me. She's just been such a good girl. And I've had lots of friends contact me and check on me. And so I really appreciate that. But so like I said, today I feel like I'm about 40% healed, doing a little bit. Now, Eric, I did talk to Eric. I'm so hungry for real food. So he's coming over and he's going to cook a nice dinner for me. I haven't been eating much because I don't really feel like it. And I'm sleeping on and off all day long. I might be awake from 2 in the morning till 5 in the morning, but then I'm sleeping from 9 in the morning till 1 in the morning. I just fall asleep at the drop of a hat. Truly, it's all I can do. It's all I can do to stay, to keep the dishes in the dishwasher and to keep the trash empty. It's laborious for me even to talk. Poppy's playing down here. Get your toy. Get your toy. So, okay, that's part of my shingles and COVID story. I feel like my shingles that were on my forehead, they're gone. And I'm actually 10 days out from first symptomaticness. So I'm supposedly not, people can't catch it from me. I'm too far out, but I don't feel like going out anyway. Okay, just a quick little anecdote to this video. Don't laugh. I was in my backyard. It feels good to go out there at night, and it's just to get outside. Well, and I can't get in the sun because of my CO2. I got the cutest hat. I'm going to have to share it with you. Well, anyway, I was out there the other night, and I don't know if I've shared this with you. I don't think I have. And I just laid down on my turf grass and was enjoying the evening, looking up at the stars. And son of a gun, I saw a UFO. I'm not kidding you. So I'm looking around. I thought, okay, that is a UFO, and it's coming towards me. And luckily, I had my phone. It's because I thought, I'm going to take a picture of this. And I did. So I laid there, and it looked like it was coming towards me. But the more I laid there, the more I realized it was not coming towards me. But I looked at all the other stars in the sky, and it was the brightest of the bright. And it was not shaped like a star. It was shaped like, and this is what I keep telling people. It's like 5 dots going this way. Boop, 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 boop. And then it's like 3 dots going this way. 1, 2, 3. And there's a little flicker over here. And that's what it looks like. And it does appear to be moving like this. That's why I thought it was coming towards me. So if I had my phone with my light, my flashlight on my phone, and I thought, oh great, they see me. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. They see me in my my back, on my grass in my backyard. They see the light. They're gonna come down and get me. So I thought, okay, well, how long will it take him to get here? So I was just laying there, and I thought, okay, this is crazy. I'm taking a picture. So I got my camera. I started clicking. Well, it didn't photograph the way it looked. It looked horizontal, and then with this vertical dot down here. But it photographed as a circle. Great. So then I thought, I've got to get the original look. So I turned it on video. And, well, I'm going to show you the pictures that I took. Okay, look at this crazy shape. That kind of captures the shape of it. And here is when I said it photographed more as of a circle, but you can still see this part of the verticalness. And that once again, you know, when I said it photographed more of a circle. But the next video, look at how bright the UFO is compared to the other stars in the sky. So see that, it's not a star. So that definitely makes me wonder. And, well, so I was there for about 45, 50 minutes. From 12, it was like 12:30-ish, 12:21 to 1 o'clock. And so it's a UFO. And then I contacted I went online and Googled, you know, what is that object in the sky? And in South Indio, I see it. I'm in my backyard. It's 12:20, whatever. And then it did say that objects have been spotted lately. So I thought, okay, perfect. I'm validated. Well, then I think the next night or two, I went out there and I was looking for it. Well, it's still out there. So I don't know that it's a UFO, but I know that it's something that's not a star. And if it's got to be, I don't know. Hopefully Eric will be here and I'm going to walk him out in the backyard and make him look at it. But in the meantime, going to show you the pictures of it. You can see why I thought it was a UFO. And it could be. You know, UFOs have been in the news. So, you know, what can I say? Okay, another thing, I got a text, an Instagram from a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine. She said, I sold my beauty salon. I'm now working for such and such. If you need someone new to do your hair, please contact me. I said, oh my gosh, Sylvia, you could not have got me at a better time. My hair is way too dark. It's way too long. I need a totally new hairdo. So she said, well, come on in. So I sent her some pictures. And as soon as I'm free of this, I'm going to go in, maybe get a bob. I'm going to go in, I'm going to do really light hair, blondish hair. And so anyway, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to my new look now that I'm 73. 73, and we're going to see what's going on, what it is. Okay, you guys, that is my COVID / shingles / UFO report. And I'm anxious to see what you think about the UFO video pictures that I'm going to upload. P.S. I love you. Mwah. Until our next conversation. Bye-bye.